fast like torpedo. My flow, them my soul like magneto.
We never free them, boy. Never do bad night. We don't see them, boy.
J-Man run bum gun.
It is racism. Anti-fatness is rooted in anti-blackness. And the reason why people are pursuing thinness is because they're pursuing proximity to whiteness. The reason why people hate fat people is because people hate black people. And appearing curvier, bigger is associated with blackness, especially black women. And that's why they're discriminated in the workplace, overly sexualized. And this has gone back for centuries. And
I'm gonna need y'all to stop comparing race, something that you're born with, something that you actually can't change, to something that you can fix by constant exercise and eating right. I don't give a shit what nobody wanna say. Being fat is a choice. Being black is not a choice.
Fat phobia should make you uncomfortable because it is intertwined with every single other system of oppression that exists.
I'm gonna stop you right there. Show me one news article where they're rounding up fat people by the hundreds and killing them. I'll wait. Show me one news article where them going into fat neighborhoods and bombing fat people's houses. I'll wait. Show me a clip where they group up a bunch of fat people and throw them in a gas chamber. I'll wait. Yeah, because it doesn't exist. I bet majority of these people who are talking about they're so oppressed, they couldn't even last a day being actually oppressed.
It is related to sexism, racism, homophobia, xenophobia, classism. And so when you talk about one, you talk about it all.
Some people just gotta accept the fact that some things are black and white. Stop trying to create a gray area. No, they are not the same thing, you dumbass.
The number one fatphobic folks I've ever encountered are healthcare professionals who should know better. Your body mass index and calculates whether you're obese or not, or morbidly obese, or overweight, or a healthy weight. Just like FYI, BMI is totally inaccurate scientifically. It's based in like racist bullshit, and we should be getting rid of it from the medical community. It's really confusing losing weight with gaining health.
So I'm guessing everything is racist now. If I don't like how you look, I'm racist. If I think you're too fat, I'm racist. If I think you're too short, I'm racist. Like, do you even know what the definition of racism means? And yes, of course, when you lose weight, you gain health. When you start to lose weight, you realize you can breathe better. You realize you can walk better. You realize you don't get as exhausted as often. Even if you're not like going to the gym every day, but like going up and down the stairs. Some people get winded. But then the more you do it, the less you feel winded. And then simultaneously, you're losing weight because you're burning calories. And if you think this is bad, it gets worse. I saved the best for last.
I'm going to tell you a story about how this woman is too fat to fit on any roller coasters at Universal Studios. Please know that I am under no illusion that I am thin. I'm not. I have an hourglass body. I have giant boobs. My ass and thighs are enormous. But what I am teaching my children and what I am teaching the team of people that I work with is that a body like this is capable of climbing mountains and of doing good things, and even capable of having pretty solid blood work, which we would consider healthy, right? So please know there is no fever dream that exists where I think that I'm thin or that I couldn't possibly stand to lose some weight. Don't come for me in the comments. I already know. What I don't like is taking my daughter on a girls' trip for her 13th birthday, and not being able to spend time with her. She had to ride all of these roller coasters alone because I was too fat to fit into any of them.
You're too fat for your armour.
Fat? Fat, is it?
Is that how you speak to your king?
I had to sit in the test seat where ahead of me a very large man had been able to make it click.
God, he's huge.
Funny how you had to emphasize on this very large man. But the gag is, he's very large, but he's still smaller than you, because he made it click and you didn't fit.
She definitely tried it.
So I sat in the test seat for the Velocicoaster, and it wouldn't click because of my hips, my thighs, and my butt. I was very disappointed. I love roller coasters, and I have spent so much time trying to get this child to love herself and her body and understand that.
Oh my God, people just keep missing the point. Loving your child has nothing to do with you fitting on a fucking roller coaster. Teaching your child about loving their body has nothing to do with you. Stop trying to make it about yourself. Not everything is about y'all. And you would think, since she's so upset and she tried to throw her child the best way possible, you would think, right, she would lose the weight so she could fit on the roller coaster so she could be with her child, right? Wrong. I want y'all to stop right now and type in the comments what y'all think she did.
One's body is capable of doing the things that they want to do. And this was extremely disappointing and very humiliating. The next one that we tried was Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. I couldn't fit into either seat because they wouldn't lock over my thighs. At that point, I was so humiliated that I didn't even try to sit in the test seats for Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. I've ridden this ride before. Did I want to ride it with her? Of course. But I did not want to be humiliated in front of hundreds of people sitting in the test seat again. I couldn't do it. So we walked over to the Incredible Hulk coaster, which is one of my favorite roller coasters ever. I've ridden it hundreds of times because I used to work at Universal. I didn't realize how small the seats are, and so I sat in the test seat there. And I was like sitting on top of the seat. So I tried the modified seat, and even that made my hips hurt so bad. By the time we got through the line, I had decided not to ride because it was very uncomfortable. I've recently been at Six Flags and at Disney, and I've had no problem with the coasters there. I'm so disappointed in Universal and...
Okay, there.
Do you know what a logical fat person would do? Me, for example. I would say, God damn, I'm so damn big I can't fit in a roller coaster. Let me stick to the evil I know and head my ass back to Six Flags and Disney. You know what this entitled Karen does? Comes on TikTok and cries about it. Like, girl, aren't you a mom? Is this a good example for your kids when stuff don't go your way? Just go in front of a camera and cry about it? I can just imagine seeing her walking up to one of those people working there and be like, I need to speak to your manager because I demand to ride on that ride and the seat is not big enough for me and I am oppressed and I deserve happiness and I don't know why you guys hate fat people so much and the seats should be all inclusive even though I saw a very large man fit in a seat in front of me. Honestly, these people just hilarious. Well, that's the end of the video, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't be like this lady, and I will see y'all in tomorrow.
Yeah, baby, tag them, I look up, baby.